Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today, guess what we are making? We are making a tote bag. My niece asked me to make her a beautiful tote bag, and I decided to share my procedures with you. Let's get started. Alright, so I've already gone ahead to make cut some fabric, one patterned and one plain. Okay, two patterned and two plains, and then I have two straps. The measurement of the strap is 24 by 4. I don't want it to be excessively long since I'm making it for a teenager or a child, but you can make your own 28 by 4 or 28 by 5 depending on how long or how wide you want your straps to be. I've also gone ahead to cut a stay or stabilizer, you can call it whichever. I'm going to put it in the strap to make them a bit thicker, and the measurement is the same. For the width, that's 4, but for the length, for the length is 24, but the width is 3 inches, so that's 24 by 3, while the strap is 24 by 4. I don't want it to be exactly the same thing as the strap. Okay, so for the bag itself, I made 16 by 15, 16 inches by 15 inches. You can make it bigger if you prefer. You can make it 18 by 18 or 18 by 16, however you want it. You can use your discretion, but this is what I want to use for the bag. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this is going to be the outer part of the bag. I'm going to place them against each other and sew all round. I'm going to place them against each other and sew 3 sides. I'm going to sew 3 sides, this way, this way, this way, and leave the top open. Then for the inner part of the bag, I'm still going to do the same thing. I'll sew, then this way. I'm going to leave about 5 inches gap, then continue to the end. The 5 inches gap is going to help us turn the bag. You are going to see it eventually. So let me just sew it, join them together, and show you what I've done. I've sewn them. So I've sewn the 3 sides. You can see the stitches. And then remember, I told you the inner part of it, I'm going to leave space, like a 5 inches space, where I'm going to turn the bag eventually. Always remember to make a double stitch at the opening, so your stitches don't come loose. You back stitch at the opening. Okay? I've also done the same thing for this side. I've sewn 3 sides, only the top is left open. So the next thing we are going to do now, to give the bag shape, so the bag doesn't just lie flat like this, just like a triangle. To give it shape, we are going to put our hand inside like this and make a V, something like a triangle. Put your hand inside, open it up, trying to make a triangle. Make sure both stitches are on top of each other. Okay, once you have achieved that, next make sure that they are not both facing the seam allowance are not facing the same side. They are facing opposite direction. That's, they are lying on each other, facing opposite direction. Can you see? So this one is facing this way, the one beneath is facing this way, while the one on top is facing this way. I've made a V shape. Okay, so what I need to do now is to measure 3 inches from the tip of the V along the line. I'll mark 3 inches. Just like that, and I'll do it on the opposite side. I've marked it, then I'll join both ends together. So I'm having an equilateral triangle right now. Okay, I'll just use my pin to secure the line. I'm using my pin to hold them in place. So I've done that. So now I'll do that for all the other side. Both for the outer, I'll do it on this side, okay? And I'll do it on this corner, the bottom corner, and the other side. I'm going to make another V, just like this. Okay? Place it. Make sure they are lying in opposite direction, this facing this way, and this one facing this way. Okay? Place your ruler. Get 3 inches. You can make it more than that or less than that, depending on what you want. Another 3 inches here. Then join the points. Use your pins to secure it, and then go to the sewing machine and sew with half an inch allowance. Okay. So I'm going to do that for all. So going to, then I'll sew it and show you the result. Then for this, the straps. Remember our straps. So what we are going to do now, this stabilizer, we are going to check. Always remember to check which side has gum. There are some that are not this obvious. Some gum stays are not this obvious. Okay, so you have to check which side has the gum. The part that has the gum is where you place on your fabric. Okay, so that you don't iron on the gum. If you place your iron on the part where the gum is, it's going to stick to the iron. So just place it like this. Place it like this. See the way I placed it? I made sure it's in the middle. Okay, it's in the center. Then after placing it, I'll use my pressing iron to iron it. This is the way I'm going to iron it. I'll place it, take it up, place it, take it up. I'm not going to be doing this, no. I'm just trying to press the gum into the strap. I'll keep doing that. Once it has fused with the strap, I'll just fold it in like this, half an inch by the corner, press, half an inch all the way through, and I'll do it the same thing for the opposite direction. Okay, so, and I'll do it for the other strap. Then I'll show you the result. Alright, so I've sewn the edges, the triangular shapes. I've sewn it. So what I'm going to do now is to cut away from where I've sewn. I'll cut at half an inch away from the place that I joined it. Same for the outer side of the bag. And the other side. Okay. Okay, so that done, let me show you how the bag is looking already. So you can see the bag is not just lying flat, it has shape by the side. Okay, it's not just lying flat. Because of what we did, it's giving it definition. It has a base as it is. Okay, so this is the strap. I've fused the stay on it and I've ironed it. Ironed just like I told you. Then I folded it into two. I've done it for both straps. So right now I'm just going to sew all around it to give it a beautiful look. Make it stay out to give it a beautiful look. Okay, I'll just do that quickly and I'll get back to you. I am done sewing the bag all around, the strap all around. So now we are going to attach it to the bag, the body of the bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tape to make sure that where I attach my strap is equal on both sides. So I'm going to do, say, 3 inches on this side. Okay, and then I'll use a pin to hold it. Then on this other side I'll measure 3 inches too, so it is equal. So I'll fix it at 3 inches. If you notice, I'm allowing the strap to, go over the top of the bag a bit, so it can stay, can last longer that way. And you do the same for the other side. So I'm going to mark the 3 inches on this side, then attach my strap. Okay, and the same thing for the other side. So what's left is to sew it to the bag. Just attach it, sew it to the bag. Then after sewing the strap to the bag, what we do is we use the inner parts of the bag. It's turned inside out. This is the wrong part, and the goods face is inside. So I'll just use it to close the bag. I'll fix the bag in like this and adjust it properly. Make sure it fits. Make sure it sits very well. So now I'm just going to sew the top, the opening of the bag, all around like this. That's of course after I have sewn the strap. Remember, I just used pins on it, so I'm going to bring it out, sew it. After sewing it, I'm going to fix it just the way I've shown you now. Inside, the right sides are facing the right side, while the wrong side is outside for the lining. And when I'm done sewing them, I'm going to show you the outcome. So I've sewn the top of the bag. So we are going to turn it out using that space we left. That's the essence of that space we left. fixing the inner part of the bag inside. So what's left is to close the opening where we turned the bag and then iron this properly so that the inner part of it does not show outside. Iron it in such a way that the inner part of it is inside properly, and then you top stitch all around so it can lay in place. So I have stitched it at the top all around, ironed it, and this is our outcome. Okay, you can decide to put press buttons here or a zip, but I'm going to leave it this way because she's going to be using them for books, so I'm just going to leave it this way. So this is our creation. Okay, you can follow the steps and you come out with something like this. And please leave me reviews on that or your comments on your observations, and if you are able to come up with something beautiful as well. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Your subscription helps me grow on this space. I really appreciate it. Until I come your way again, have a nice day. Bye.